Hi, everyone. It's so great to see you out here taking steps for a cure together. Today, we walk as a community. We need each other to achieve all of our goals. You and I are walking for awareness so that others around us know exactly how much a cure would mean to each of us. Speaking of not being alone, let's talk with Fred for a little bit. Fred is one of our foundation's ambassadors. I'd love to find out what he has planned for today. Hi, Fred. It's so great to see you out here at our walk today.
Hey, Kathy. Good to see you.
I just want to ask you a few questions if you have a minute, Fred. What motivated you to get active and walk for the 6th annual Walk and Wheel for LGS?
The motivation was easy. Specifically, I walked, in fact, I finished already, walked about 5 miles. And I walked specifically for my son, Brian, who I'll just quickly show a quick picture. Brian was an LGS warrior. Unfortunately, he passed away about 4 years ago, but I walked specifically for him, but also for all of the LGS warriors out there, the kids who are struggling with this ungodly diagnosis.
Well, we know Brian is shining bright through you and your family today as you walked with us, and we appreciate that so much, Fred. And as a family who's lived this LGS life for 43 years, that's a really long time to live with LGS. But what do you believe a cure for LGS would mean for all of the LGS families that are out there?
Well, it would just be a miracle. Both my wife and myself walked today, and during the walk, we talked about, gosh, what a cure would have meant for us as a family with our siblings who was not my sibling, but Brian's siblings who were on Brian's walk with him while he was with us. And it would have been a godsend for our family, but that's not going to happen for us. But a cure, even if it happened tomorrow, would be wonderful for all of the kids who are struggling with this disease. And we hope and pray that happens. And through this walk, we certainly hope that we can generate enough funds to stimulate a lot of good research to bring this cure to a reality.
Yeah, it's all taking steps to get there. It's all building on each other. It'd be a great day to see a cure so that we can get control of our kids' seizures and not to have, the terrible side effects of having uncontrolled seizures for our kids. And because you've been on the journey for so long, is there some piece of advice you would like to share with some newly diagnosed LGS families or even families that have been walking this for a while? Anything that you would like to share that you learned along the way?
Oh gosh, there's been so much that we learned, but I would I guess, boil it down just to a couple of things. One is for all the families out there who just learned of this diagnosis, just try to stay patient. Try to stay patient with yourselves, because you're not going to do everything perfect as far as the parents go, and also be patient. Utmostly be patient with your child, because they're going to be struggling, of course, and make sure that patience just turns into unconditional love for them and care for them throughout this journey. And also the second thing I would just say would be to try to get as much resources as you can behind you for this journey that you're going to be on. The old saying, it takes a village. And it's certainly true with an LGS diagnosis to just assemble all of the resources you can, whether they be government resources and funding or community resources, respite care for you, whatever it may be from your church and also from your friends and family who can support you, because it's going to be a long journey. But if you stay patient and take one day at a time, you'll certainly get through this, and you'll be all the better for it, even though it's going to be a bit of a struggle.
Well, Fred, I love your passion, and I'm so glad you're here to support our families as they find their way on the LGS road. Thanks for being here with us, and thanks for walking your 5 miles today and taking all those steps so that together we can find the cure. I just want to remind everybody to keep your photos coming all day long. Print a sign as you head out. Share with us on social media why you're stepping or wheeling or swimming or jumping. And don't forget to use the hashtags from the day so we can go back and have a look at what happened all day long and recap it for everyone. Be sure to join us also at 4 o'clock this afternoon Eastern time, as we release butterflies during our celebration of life. And we'll see you all there. Have a great day, everyone.